Yo, what's up, guys? W- Welcome to episode 35 of Beyond the Kai, and for today's uh topic, we are going to be discussing uh Sensei Daniel LaRusso from Cobra Kai, and he's a sensei for the Miyagi-Do dojo. So yeah. Let's see. Uh, l- let's l- let's get started. Um, no worries. Okay. Hi, Michelle. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I'm at. All right. I'm gonna add some one. Hold on. All right. That should do it. All right. Just waiting. Just waiting. Um. Okay. So um. Is there? All right. If there is any uh questions or comments, um feel free to question and comment on the comment section. Oh yeah, I did too. Honestly, so oh yeah, for sure. Hold on. I will do it right now. There, there you go, Melissa. I already did. Yo, what's up, Joe?
Hello, I beat Melissa here. Okay. We are on
Yeah,
episode 35 of the Daniel LaRusso show, huh?
yeah, you know it.
So I guess it's time to wax on and wax off, huh?
Oh my god, that's that's
You
funny.
find, you found it funny that I said we're going to wax on, wax off?
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Um,
Hey,
Melissa,
hey,
are
hey,
you
I'm
ready to
gonna beat,
wax
I'm gonna
on,
beat you,
wax
Joe.
off?
But Underground was taking too much time letting me in.
Oh, really?
I
That's
oh
interesting. I was
what?
going to
No,
say,
I was not.
I was going to say,
I was not.
did you hear my joke
was
to him when I
too.
said, apparently when he said we're talking about Daniel, apparently we're here to wax on and wax off.
Yep. Or paint the fence, or
Yep.
paint the house, side to side.
We have a Michelle in the stream?
We should have been practicing our crane kicks.
Yeah. We had to crane kick Loiva out of everyone, apparently.
You had to
People,
crane
did you
kick.
guys see that?
You had to
Karate Kid
crane kick
Legends?
silver. You had to crane kick silver out of your gaming stream.
Yeah. Did
Oh,
you
for
guys
real?
did you guys notice that that we got a new clip / deleted scene for Karate Kid Legends that came out?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, yep.
I saw that. I saw that.
What do you guys think about
This
it?
is yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Honestly, it was cool.
Daniel says it's not the Miyagi-Do way, really.
I mean, yeah, it's not the Miyagi way. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Michelle was a nice cameo.
yeah, I mean, it was a nice cameo, but I don't know.
I'm
it kind of looks a little
surprised
bit
you're here,
weird.
Chosen. I didn't think you wanted to come talk about Danny Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Danny Boy, you know, and Danny Boy, LaRusso, the guy who loves training with Mr. Miyagi, chose everyone. At this point, everyone, he'll train everyone. Yeah, there's all I have to say about Daniel, actually, and then I wanted to talk about, so yeah.
I can't wait till we get to talk about our favorite Daniel moments, because I think we all gonna have different answers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I don't know.
Danny Boy.
I'm gonna watch this deleted scene real quick. I'll mute for a sec.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Melissa.
So, when do you think we'll get an announcement, like what spinoffs? What spinoff is coming? Just in your opinion.
You asking Underground?
I'm asking both of you.
I guess I can join in this conversation.
Underground, you want to take the lead?
Yeah.
I honestly think, and this is, and this answer may shock you guys, but I think we are getting the Robbie and Tori spinoff first.
Okay.
Okay.
I think so.
You got basis for that stuff?
Where
do your thoughts come from?
Oh yeah, go ahead, Underground. Go ahead.
Oh,
where's your proof? Put your money where your mouth is, Underground.
sorry.
What are you laughing about?
Sorry,
December
nothing.
2025.
I disagree.
We could get a spinoff announcement.
I
Interesting.
disagree.
I think that's possible.
Can I be honest?
They showed it in the uh in the finale of season 6.
Yes, but if you remember correctly,
What?
dang, Joe, really? You didn't
Wait,
like what I had to
who
say
are we
to you?
talking about? I'm confused. Which character are we talking about here?
The Robbie and Tori spinoff.
Oh,
We're
okay.
talking
I
about.
was confused. I thought you guys were talking about something completely different. My bad.
But remember one big thing, Underground.
Huh?
Peyton List is still locked in with School Spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But you know who's not busy right now?
Tanner?
Mary Mauser.
Yeah.
So I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off, and I'm sure people are going to hate this, but I'm just going to, as a content creator, as being the only verified content creator on this stream, I will say what is verified information that I believe. I think we're
I
getting
know
the
you're gonna
Sam
say
spinoff.
Joe.
I think we're getting the Sam spinoff first.
Yeah, I was about
So
to
do
say.
I.
I think it makes.
Yeah.
I think it
My
makes sense,
bad, guys.
Joe.
I forgot.
I think it makes sense, Joe, because yeah, you did say Mary's like the only one of the only cast members that are free.
Got
So I
nothing
think
going on. I mean,
Jim Tim, yo, what's
they
up?
catapulted her out of the DCU before she ever got a chance. She didn't fit the Lois Lane vibe, so James Gunn's like, hey, there's
I
the
disagree
door.
with that, Daniel. I think that the Robbie and Tori spinoff should be called Kenry, or whatever the ship name is called. That's what it should be called.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that a Sam and Okinawa spinoff it might come first. It's more logical because of how deep heavily they dove into Mr. Miyagi, and the fact that Sam is going to Okinawa, where Mr. Miyagi's Mr. Miyagi's ancestral home. Listen, I want a Miyagi prequel first.
Yeah.
But I would prefer, since we're not obviously getting a prequel first, which is fortunate and unfortunate, but fortunate, by getting the spinoff first, it means that they're going to take their time on Mr. Miyagi, which I would honestly prefer that they do. So
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
and not rush it.
Yeah. So I would honestly prefer that they do. But a Sam spinoff in Okinawa where she discovers Mr. Miyagi's where she goes through Mr. Miyagi's ancestry, learning the roots of Miyagi-Do and his, his family connection, his own legacy, so that she forms her own, that could set up Mr. Miyagi. Because I think in Mr. Miyagi, we're just going to explore his past. But in a Sam spinoff, we could explore more of his ancestors' past.
Also, can I add on to something real quick?
Yeah.
If we do get this spinoff, I don't want them to release it this year. I actually, like I told a lot of people this, I think this spinoff for the Sam's, I think it should release in 2027 at most. Because
probably. That's probably when it will release.
Because I think we just ended the show, and I feel like if they just release it now, it'll be a little too quick. I feel like it's just
it probably will release then, because guess what? That would be perfect, because that would be exactly 10 years since we got Cobra Kai.
Actually, you're right. Actually, yeah, you're right.
So that would be perfect. That would be perfect timing.
That would be perfect timing. Actually, I never thought about that.
Yeah. So. But that's my reasons. That's my reasons why I think that the Sam spinoff is coming, because, whether people like it or not, she does have her own. She does have her own story to tell. We just don't know what it is. We just don't know. We just don't know what it is. But she does have a story.
Yeah.
That's the thing, and I said this many times, as someone who doesn't really like Sam, I'm actually giving her character a chance, because, that's why I love to do with all the characters, unlike these other Sam haters who just don't give her a chance.
Someone decided to finally grow up. I'm impressed.
Because I'm giving every character, that's the thing, I gave, and it's not only Sam I get a chance, way before season 3, I used to hate Robbie before season 3 came out. And then I gave Robbie a chance. I'm like, okay, he's my favorite character now. Wow, that's crazy. So I'm going to give Sam a chance because maybe you never know. This spinoff could surprise me. I mean, multiple things surprised me before, so it's not the first time that something surprises me. So this spinoff could surprise me. And also, Big 3, if you're doing the spinoff, can you please hire Melissa and Tyrell to do it with you guys because they know what they're doing. You should hire them at this point. Honestly, hire Melissa and Tyrell. Like, hire them. Go ahead.
I'm actually. I mean, I hope Tyrell's okay. I mean, because we were supposed to do our phone call last night.
Yeah, that's my Monday. That's my Monday shirt, Daniel.
We were supposed to do the phone call to discuss ideas, but he never called. I sent him a message. I sent him a couple of messages, but he never.
Do you think he's okay?
I hope he's okay. He never responded.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I know it's unrelated, but since I have you guys on stream, I want to show you some cool merch I got yesterday. I think you guys will think are pretty cool.
All right.
So, Chosen, I figured you want to see this.
Nice.
Bro.
Funko Pop flying up.
That's awesome.
So on my new videos, once I take these out of the box, these I either take them out of the box or the boxes will be behind my new setup. And here's for the granddaddy of them all. You ready?
Hey, let's go.
My boy.
Oh, nice.
My boy sipping his coffee.
Nice.
My sister got crypto.
But yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
that's why I think the Sam spinoff is coming first because one, it allow like they delve so heavily into Mr. Miyagi's past and like it past. It just makes much more sense. Plus it could set. Plus it'll probably set up Mr. Miyagi when we do eventually get the Mr. Miyagi prequel.
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe?
You know, I actually do want to
Makes
say.
sense?
I also do like if we're arguing as well. I also had this idea that we could get, and this might be just a small like cameo sort of thing in the spinoff. Miguel is probably going to be there for a few weeks, right? That's what we're guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because, Miguel said that he's only going to be there for a few weeks. Now, I did have this idea. If Miguel is going to be there for a few weeks, I would imagine at some point in the spin-off, there's a cameo where Miguel takes a call, right? And it's Robbie, right? Miguel calls Robbie. He's like, how are you doing, bro? I'm in Okinawa with Sam. This place is amazing. And then Robbie tells him, oh, I'm over here with Tori. We're entering to another tournament or something like that. Like, they could tease us a little bit with the whole Robbie and Tori spinoff in this spinoff. Like, oh, I'm in this tournament. Like, I could see something like that, actually.
But that they could do that. But Joe, what do you think? Do you think the Sam spinoff coming first could set up? I mean, could be the thing that sets up the Miyagi prequel?
I think so. Considering, I think it will be heavy focus on the actual Miyagi legacy.
Well, yeah, that's what because I think like you put Sam in Okinawa and she's gonna go through Mr. Miyagi's ancestral home place, and she's gonna go through she's gonna be really studying the roots of Miyagi-Do.
Plus, I also told Melissa that there's something that's planned for our season finale that will make actually Sam learn quite a bit more about the legacy of Mr. Miyagi than we expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. And
I just hope that they take their time.
Yes.
So do I.
With the show and write it correctly.
Because that's the thing. I'm glad you brought that up, Underground, and that's the thing. Like, that's a big issue I have with season 6. They did not take their time with season 6. Okay, I'm gonna just say it, and I hope that they learned their lesson from this. And also, by the way, speaking of the the Sam spinoff, I hope because we already have our female version of Johnny, right, which is Tori, because Tori's definitely a female version of Johnny. It makes too much sense. And then Zara, I'm gonna just say Zara is basically a female version of Mike Barnes, just a little bit. And the one thing that we didn't get yet, and we could get from the Sam spinoff, is a female version of Chosen.
Yeah.
And you could kind of say a female version of Quan as well, because Quan and Chosen are kind of similar. So that's why someone arrogant, you know, someone.
It's funny in our version, mine and Terrell's version, there is a female chosen, Karate Kid 2 chosen.
Yes, because we need that. We need something like that, because I don't think we have a female version of Chosen yet in this universe.
Karate Kid 2 chosen, not the fully reformed adult chosen and Karate Kid and in a Cobra Kai.
It's
But,
basically it's basically like Karate Kid 2 Chosen combined with Quan, because people love to compare those two characters a lot.
Well, we have in our version there is a Karate Kid 2 version, female version of Chosen.
I want this character to be. I really want whoever this female villain is. I want her to be arrogant, just like Quan was in Cobra Kai season 6.
Oh, trust me, in our version, she is completely arrogant.
I mean, we're what, 7 episodes in now of the writing?
I think it's yeah.
Trust me. And when you find out what she does to Sam, you're gonna see the connection right away in season 3. In our version, in mine and Tyrell's version.
Psychological warfare, what can be done?
Let's just say an eye for an eye is gonna be taken very seriously.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Well, I guess we should probably get into our main character topic, because I'm not going to time, because I do have some things I need to get done. But
All right.
I want to pay my respects to the Karate Kid.
Daniel LaRusso is gonna fight.
Okay. All right. So let's start off with with best moment.
Okay, who's starting on this one? Daniel LaRusso simp. So I guess Melissa should.
Oh,
She's the original Daniel simp.
All right.
Go ahead,
so
Melissa.
we're talking about season 1, best moments, right?
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to be season 1. Just all time.
yeah,
Okay.
all time.
All right. Best moment for me of all time. Oh God, there's so many.
Or just your favorite.
I would have to say probably okay, it was short, but I would have to say the moment where in season 4 where we find out where Daniel is speaking at Miyagi's grave, and we think he's talking to Mr. Miyagi, but then it turns out he's talking to Chosen.
Yo, yeah, that was cool.
Chosen in.
That's a good moment. I like that. I like that choice.
Yeah, so I would have to say that.
For me, since I'll go next.
I'll go after you, Joe.
I'm torn between a couple, but I'm gonna go with the one that I think is my personal favorite. It's all about I think it's something that no one's going to say. My favorite moment is Daniel's speech to Johnny during his Sakataikai win.
Okay, that's great.
Because I love that scene.
That's good.
I mean,
yeah, that was a good scene.
I mean,
that was a good moment.
Oh man, that's shit.
Okay, I guess I can go next.
Yeah.
There's 2 moments I did like with Daniel that stood out to me. The one is when Daniel goes to Robbie's house and he finds out about Robbie's home life. Such a great moment, bro.
Yeah.
That's choice, Daniel.
And then the second one is the pep talk Daniel gives to Robbie before his second round with Axel.
You mean before your boy got snapped?
No, not that round. The round before where Robbie's locked in. Not that round. The second round of the fight when he's going crazy.
A good choice.
Because actually I'm gonna bring that up later, because I'm gonna bring up the worst moments later.
All right, so I guess it's my turn then.
Yeah.
Yep, your
All
turn.
right. I have 2 moments. Um. 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 Is one is when Daniel won his first All Valley tournament,
Okay.
Good choice.
and and the second one is when he went to uh um when he went to Okinawa for, uh, for the first time.
Oh yes, I
Good,
love that choice on the second one.
good choices. I like
Yeah.
it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what was the second one?
Is when he went to Okinawa.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yep, for the first time.
Yeah, that's why I think Karate Kid 2 is the best movie.
Yeah, me too.
Good choice.
All right, now on to the worst moment.
Who's starting out?
You
Yeah.
could start, Joe.
I'll st- I
Oh, you
will
want to go?
start.
Oh, you want to go? Okay.
Yeah. Um. Th- the uh the worst moment is for me is the fact that he screamed at Mr. Miyagi in part 3 of Karate Kid 3.
Good choice.
Okay.
That was a good choice.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
guess
big.
Moments are in the Karate Kid films, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the moment he did that to Mr. Miyagi, I was like, dude, really?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I don't agree with I don't like how Mr. Miyagi and how Daniel treated Mr. Miyagi, but at
Yeah,
the same time though, I can sympathize with Daniel just a little bit because like, Mr. Miyagi was, Daniel clearly needed help. He needed Mr. Miyagi's support and
yeah, he did.
Mr. Miyagi was just dismissing it. And it was like Daniel clearly needed it. And this was before he went to silver. The only reason why he went to silver in the first place was because Mr. Miyagi refused to help him. So,
Yeah,
I
that
guess
is true.
I guess I'll go next with the worst moments because I do have one worst moment that I did not like from Daniel is that you know what? It's the moment when Sam after Sam beats Piper in the All Valley, Daniel gets mad at Sam because she was using Eagle Fang in that film. Like, bro, can she not use both styles? Like,
right.
this is one of the
Yeah,
times in season 4. Like, I don't like Sam in season 4, but this is the one time where I was actually defending her because she wanted to use both styles. So that's the worst moment with Daniel. I did not like that moment. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. My worst moment for me was when in season 1 where he got Johnny's rent doubled in the because he opened up Cobra Kai and didn't even realize that because he was so caught up in his feud with Johnny, he didn't understand that his actions were affecting the other people who lived in that area. Like he didn't just double Johnny's rent, he doubled the rent for everybody, and everybody in that area was suffering because of that.
yeah,
Yeah, I
And
did not
that
like that.
yeah, I mean it's like, Amanda called him out on it, and it was good for her
Yeah,
in that moment.
I agree. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think everyone already knows what I'm gonna say. and I
Oh,
will agree that we're all on the same point.
yeah, go ahead.
I'm going with the moment that nearly ruined his character for me. I'm going with Daniel hitting Johnny in Cobra Kai season 6, part 1.
Yes.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I don't really necessarily blame Daniel for that because
I blame him because here's what needs to be said, Melissa. And I'm going to say
yeah,
the final time that I'll say this. I don't agree with Johnny's actions for what he was doing, right?
right,
But at the same time, to me, and I've said this before, I don't like to draw this comparison.
right.
Here's the thing I will say. Ever since I've watched Cobra Kai, I view Daniel like the hopeful big brother Obi-Wan Kenobi character. When you are the hero that is supposed to be on the straight and narrow and the high road, you do not get to hit your co-sensei.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have
So,
done that.
like,
He shouldn't have done
I
that.
understand why. Like, he was upset, and that was fine. I had to do that because he was, but there was a better way to handle that. Like, you could have
Yeah.
him disrespecting Mr. Miyagi in a different way.
Yeah, I mean, you're right about that, but I mean, for Johnny to call Mr. Miyagi a liar and a thief right to Daniel's face, like the man saved his life.
But you do realize that it makes Daniel a hypocrite, right? Because
I know, he shouldn't
he
have done
doesn't
that.
practice. He doesn't practice what he teaches.
It's funny how
Right.
Daniel. Here's the thing, John. What I don't want you said there. It's funny how Daniel gets mad at him for disrespecting Miyagi when Daniel was striking first against Johnny because he punched him in the face.
But he did
Yep.
apologize though for that, though. He did apologize to Johnny for punching him. So,
I thought Johnny was Cobra Kai, but I feel like it's always Daniel.
Yeah.
well, it's like Silver said, Daniel's always had a little bit of Cobra Kai in him.
Johnny's more Miyagi though. I'm not gonna even lie about that, bro.
One thing I'll say that I hope that they really change in the future if we ever do see Daniel again. Daniel really needs to get his emotions in check.
Yeah.
Because at his level and at his state in his life, he should not be going around beating up his former rival.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't. He should, like I said, he should definitely not have hit Johnny. That was so freaking wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I can't ignore the fact, though, that Johnny was asking for it in that moment.
He wasn't asking to be hit, though. Daniel should have used it as a teaching moment. Daniel should have actually.
Also,
Right. But the thing of it is, I mean, Daniel was trying to do that, but Johnny was just not calming down. He was just like, and then he got in Daniel's face and said, Mr. Miyagi, I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of hearing this about Mr. Miyagi. You act like he was some perfect angel and he was nothing but a liar and a thief. And I can see why Daniel, I don't agree with him hitting. He was so wrong to do that. He was so wrong, and it was definitely out of character. It was definitely out of character for him to do that. I don't agree with it, and I see why it's not your favorite moment, because it's not my favorite moment either.
Yeah.
About him,
but
but I can't also say though Johnny was not asking for it. You don't get into a guy's face and insult like his father figure.
Can I just say something real quick though about the whole this whole thing? Also, earlier in the episode? Yeah, earlier in the episode when Daniel was telling Amanda that Mr. Miyagi wouldn't like this version of Johnny. Daniel, if Miyagi was still alive, he would absolutely love this version of Johnny.
Yeah.
Okay?
Probably.
I don't know where Daniel was getting that from. If he was alive, he would be happy for Johnny because he became a better person. All right? I'm going to say he became a better person. So you saying that makes absolutely no sense. I'm sorry. I had to bring that up.
Completely honest. And I'm going to be very fair because I am going to leave in a little bit.
Okay.
To be very fair. Season 1, Daniel was one of my least favorite characters. Season 2, Daniel was one of my least favorite characters. Season 3 won me back a little bit. Season 4 won me back a little bit. Season 5, I liked him more. Season 6, I did not like Daniel. And to be fair, I don't blame Ralph. I think Ralph is a great actor. But the character to me, and hopefully they'll fix this in the future, I think they ruined his character. I really do. I really think that they.
What do you mean, Daniel? What do you mean?
But yeah, but
They ruined his character.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like I said, I know I don't blame you for that that moment not being Daniel's best. For the moment that you said Daniel punching Johnny in season 6 was not your best was not your favorite moment. It's not my favorite moment either. It's definitely a worst for me. But I just at the same time though, I can't ignore the fact that Johnny was asking for it. Because not that it was right, he was wrong to hit him. He shouldn't have done that. But I'm just saying, Johnny deliberately pushed Daniel's berserk button when he was calling Mr. Miyagi, getting in Daniel's face.
But the whole thing
about Mr. Miyagi.
Also, before you say something, Joe, you know the thing that people don't notice. Did anyone notice Johnny did not strike first against Daniel in any fights?
Correct.
No, that is
yeah,
correct.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And also another thing is that
I noticed that too.
And I want to just say it. I'm gonna just say it, and someone actually told me this. Everyone's prime, not in terms of fighting skills, but like character-wise, everyone's prime was in season 5. I'm gonna just say it.
Yeah.
Daniel's prime was season 5. Johnny's prime was season 5. Miguel, Robbie, Sam, Tori, like everyone. Hawk, even Hawk. I'll even say Hawk was better in season 5. Dimitri's better in season 5. Kenny, Devin, like, and then now we're in season 6. I'm like, where was that in season 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just feel like my biggest issue I have is Daniel was supposed to be. He talks so much about Mr. Miyagi's legacy, but one of the things that I think is so bad is he looks like an absolute fool because in that moment he's not acting like a good Miyagi-Do sensei, and I don't by hitting Johnny. I mean the whole ordeal,
I will agree.
Everything he does. Like in that moment, he's not in season 6. He's not worthy of being Miyagi's student. Like that is not
like bro. What happened? Like what happened?
Successor, you know.
Like what happened to season 5 Daniel? Because season 5 Daniel I really like because you actually felt bad for Daniel in season 5.
Yeah,
and like
I did
too. The whole thing with Daniel in season 5 was so much better. Like you actually understand the character more in season 5 than season 6. Did you see? This is why I wish the show.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I know they wanted to tie everything into the Sakatai, and they needed to give Daniel a purpose to fight Dennis. Shout out William Christopher Ford. You know, all that stuff. But here's my problem. If I wrote this show, it was stupid to go back. And I know I've said, you know, I didn't mind it when the show aired, but I'm going to tell you guys a hot take I have. They never should have tied Mr. Miyagi to the Sakatai guy. It was a dumb decision. And they never should have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what caused Quan to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being so focused on Miyagi during the tournament ruined Daniel's character development, and it ruined Daniel being there for his students.
Bro, and that's the thing, Joe. He was there even though I didn't like him in season 4. I will say one thing about season 4. He was actually there for his students in the season 4 of Valley.
Yeah.
Although he was a bit hypocritical though too, because on the sidelines he was congratulating Miguel about using Miyagi-Do about using the Miyagi-Do technique to circle his opponent, but yet when Sam started using Johnny's teachings to defeat her opponent, he criticized her for that.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that though, Melissa. I'm talking about him leaving his students because in season 4, even though he was criticizing, which I didn't like, he was still focused on his students. He was never focused on Mr. Miyagi in season 4. And then in season 6, he's like, "Oh, I gotta go on a quest because Mr. Miyagi is more important in this tournament."
Yeah.
Like, bro, what about your students? What about Sam, bro? Your daughter, bro? Robbie,
Yeah,
bro.
Don't get who in the writers' room said that they for
It's
sure.
okay to lock Daniel in a dog cage.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That got him locked up in the cage.
And that's another thing I don't like about season
That
6.
that moment was peak, man, because Daniel was in the doghouse for sure.
But another thing I don't, another thing I did.
Although I will say this, that's where we got introduced to Dennis.
Yes.
So
Another thing I wanted to say about season 6 I didn't like about Daniel was that the fact that he was more focused on Miyagi's quest rather than helping Robbie, who's his top student, his number one student,
and
pisses me off.
Sam.
Not Sam, Robbie.
Oh.
Listen, I love Sam, but the thing I miss about the show the most, and they keep ignoring it, is Robbie and Daniel. They keep ignoring it
Yeah.
every season, and they keep doing it. I don't like it. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, bro, these two had way more connection in earlier seasons. Like, where was that?
Well, they didn't ignore it in season 5 when they had that big emotional apology scene in season 5.
Yeah,
And
but that's just one scene. I wanted multiple scenes with Daniel and Robbie. They didn't, in season 6, especially season 6, they didn't acknowledge it except for one time, which is before he got injured by Axel. Which
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta ask this.
Yeah, go
And
ahead.
In the Sakai uh uh bro, do you think Daniel w- uh would have had the chance to save Quan before
Yes.
his death?
Yes.
Daniel was trying to do that. He definitely was trying to stop Quan. You know, he saw Quan with that knife and he immediately was trying to race into action. The problem was that because everybody was so insane in that fight, they kept getting in his path that it slowed him down.
I actually wonder what would have happened if Daniel was quick enough to save him. I actually always wonder, like, the question I always wonder. Like,
Quan wouldn't have died. Nobody would have died.
bro, that you see that would have been a crazy twist like that. Honestly, I kind of wish that happened. I'm not gonna lie, because in the leaks, everyone was talking about the leak where Quan dies, but then when you actually watch the episode, Quan doesn't actually die. That would have been such a cool twist.
Oh, and Jake, I sent you the link
Yeah, you're
on
on
here.
streams, Jake. Jakey boy could come in.
And Jake, I
Yeah.
think you meant to say Dennis because Wolf was actually introduced in episode 6, so I think you meant to say Dennis.
Yeah. So you guys want to do maybe the best tear-jerking moment, like where you really felt bad for Daniel?
Yeah, I'll go first. I already have my answer.
All right, I'll go
Yeah.
after.
I felt bad for Daniel during his last conversation with Mr. Miyagi
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
because I feel like he was really giving him everything and he really just wanted answers and he wasn't getting them.
Oh yeah, that was emotional.
Oh yeah. Yep. For me, I would have to say, for me, where I really felt bad for Daniel. I mean, I was gonna say that one, Joe. The one that you just gave, but I'll switch it up. For me, where I really felt bad for Daniel was his argument with Amanda in season 5.
Yeah,
I felt really bad. Like nobody believed him about Silver. I mean, and Amanda was just like, "I'm sorry." But at this point, Amanda should understand. But Amanda's been married to Daniel long enough to where she should support and trust him. And given everything she's been through at the hands of Cobra Kai and finding out how right he was about John Kreese, to dismiss him like that about Terry Silver when she can clearly see that he needs her support and for her to believe him, like honestly, my heart just like I was on Daniel's side in that argument. I was like, whoa, hold up, Amanda. Why are you listening to a man? Why are you listening and believing a man that you've only known for 10 minutes over your own husband? Like, and then she has to go all the way to Ohio and hear the story from Jessica, who only just basically confirms what Daniel was telling her in the first place, for her to say, "Oh, like, oh my gosh, Silver is evil." Like, hello,
Bro.
hello.
It's been a long time.
Gee, when Amanda was telling this story, I was like, gee, Amanda, does this sound familiar? Does this sound familiar? Oh, wait a minute. This is exactly what Daniel was telling you in the previous episode when you were screaming at him. When you were yelling at him. And
I heard that.
yeah, and it was like it was like I felt really bad for Daniel in that moment. I was like, I felt like nobody aside from Chosen. And you know what? A pint to Chosen, 2 thumbs up, because he was from the beginning, he was the only one that's up until episode 6 of season 5. He was the only one that really stood by Daniel's side and
Yeah.
This is why I love Chosen season 5.
Yeah, he was the GOAT. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that I firmly believe that if Amanda had given Sam the choice, she would have stayed with Daniel to help him.
Well, guys, I love these conversations, but I am gonna get going now because I do have to go eat dinner and then get ready to get some videos done in bed. But it was fun.
Right. Bye, Joe.
Hey. Okay. He left.
But
I was gonna ask him something, but okay.
All right, but I think Sam would have stayed if Amanda had given Sam the choice, which we all know she doesn't really. Not in see she kind of like makes Sam's decisions for her.
Oh,
but
I
think Sam would have chosen to I think Sam would have chosen to stay with Daniel.
Melissa.
Yeah.
I am sorry to interrupt, but I want to apologize to you for for sending you an invite so late.
Oh no, that's okay. No worries. But I think Sam would have chosen to stay with Daniel.
Hey guys.
Hey Jake.
Well, yo, what's up?
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go next. So
All right.
what moment I feel bad for Daniel? Okay, let me think. There's actually 2 moments I did feel bad for Daniel. The one I did is when Silver beats him up in the Stingray's house. I felt bad for this dude because, Silver was beating him up. Like, yeah, I know Daniel was kind of provoking Silver a little bit, but at the same time, Daniel did not deserve a beating. Okay, Silver. You took
my PlayStation.
Like, you took that way too far, and you can actually feel bad for Daniel at the moment. And then the second one that I did feel bad for Daniel that no one actually said yet is when Hawk and the others stole Mr. Miyagi's medal and they trashed the dojo. That's why I actually felt bad for Daniel because
yeah, that was bad. You could tell how his emotion, like he was so emotionally broken at that point. You know that funny that you bring that up is like imagine how even worse Amanda would have felt if Silver would have killed Daniel in that fight. Like,
see, now that would have been worse because
Daniel would have died believing that he was never going to see his family. No one believed him. His family he was never going to see his family again. And like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I wish in episode 6, I wish there would have been an apology scene between where Amanda realizes that she screwed up. She should have listened to like along with Robbie. She should have listened to Daniel about Cobra, about Silver. She should have supported him. She should have been, I wish there had been like that moment. Like that would have really been I was like that would have really stepped up her character. like
And also, you mentioned how what if Silver actually did took out Daniel for good,
yeah.
bro? If that happens, Johnny would have been pissed off. Johnny would have been very like you know that Johnny that beat up the five senseis.
Yeah.
That Johnny would come earlier. That version of
Well,
Johnny would come.
and never mind, and also Chosen. Think about what Chosen would have done.
Chosen would have destroyed Silver like badly, because
Yeah,
like and Mike Barnes would do the same thing. Like, bro,
yeah, and it's like, but yeah, it's like when episode 6 came and Daniel says he's out of the fight, he doesn't want to lose his family, and Amanda's like, Daniel, we're with you. We don't have to stop fighting, and I'm like, oh, okay, Amanda, you left him you left him in episode 4 and episode 5 because he wasn't stepping out of the fight, and now it's like now it's like you can't fully understand that he's afraid of losing his family when you left him.
that is true. And you know, the ending of episode 5 when everyone's like sad because what happened with Daniel. The moment Johnny walks into the house, bro, you can feel his emotions. Like you can actually you can feel his emotions. He felt bad.
Right.
And here's the thing, people. I know Johnny wasn't there for Daniel, but at least for Johnny, it didn't make sense a little bit because Johnny was too focused on the whole Miguel and Robbie thing.
Right.
So it was understandable. But
But Amanda, yeah,
I'm sorry, Amanda should have. No, 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 no.
no,
Oh,
sorry, but they dove her way too back in seasons to her season 2, season 1 stuff. They dove her way too back, and like, I'm sorry, I'm not on her in the first half of season 5. I am not on her side, because at this point she should be fully on board with what Daniel's talking about and not just dismiss or doubt him when it comes to a Cobra Kai sensei. After she learned the truth about John Kreese, and after what Cobra Kai did to her daughter and their home and their friends. At this point, she should be past it. All right. Cobra, Bianca, you want to say something?
yeah. Okay. Uh. There. Okay. There is one. Uh. Um. Scene that I felt bad for. Felt bad for the bonsai tree and
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Um,
When
um,
Mike Barnes split it in half.
yeah,
that I felt bad for Daniel.
yeah,
Snake was
right,
actually the one who did that. Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
right in
really bad.
front of him.
Yep. And
Yeah,
when
right in front of him.
Mr. Miyagi refused to train him, like, I felt bad for him there too.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost CVO. Yeah, because
Uh-oh.
that's what Snake breaking I think it was Snake that broke that tree. Because that scene is what ultimately led to Mr. Miyagi refusing to train Daniel.
Yeah, it did. It did. Jake, um, what about you?
What's the question?
Um, the question is, what scene did you feel bad for Daniel the most?
I don't know. That's tough. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Did you already?
Yeah, I went.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I'll say something. To this. Yeah, Daniel. Yeah, Daniel. When your own family members are telling you, "Hey, cut your husband some slack," like that's like when your own family members are telling you that it's like that's like right there. That right there is a huge wake up call. Like, hey, cut your husband some slack here.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's when you know you really screwed up.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Oh, and Jake. If there is one or two things that you can change about Daniel's character, what would those two things be?
Oh, dude, I don't know, dude. I seriously don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it's a. I know it's a very difficult uh question. I know. Honestly, me either. Honestly,
What happened to Chosen? Frida, he leaves out of nowhere. Not.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I think he just up and left. I don't know why though.
Hey guys, I'm back. So
Hey,
so what's our next topic that we're on?
all right. All right. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am ignoring that
Yeah.
comment.
Oh, whatever. Yeah, my family members' names. Great.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, that's rude and very disrespectful. Oh, oh. Um, the next topic is that what are one or two things you can change about Daniel's character, and what would those two things be?
Uh for me, for me, change two things about Daniel's character.
One or two.
Okay, for me, two things that I would change is his being so stubborn about Mr. Miyagi. Like he never allowed himself to grow. He just always just tried to like copy everything Mr. Miyagi did, and it being the Miyagi-Do way. He never tried to become his own sensei. He just tried
Yeah, that is
to be a
true.
carbon copy of Mr. Miyagi, and that's something I would have changed about him. I was like, "Oh, Daniel, nobody can be Mr. Miyagi. Like, I'm sorry, but you're not Mr. Miyagi."
Yeah, that is true.
And it's like let it go, like stop being like. And I would also like change about his stubbornness. Like, I'm sorry, but he's way too stubborn. Like he he just doesn't let like he doesn't accept like unless it's done if it's not his way. He doesn't or Mr. Miyagi's way. He just doesn't accept it. And it's like that's where he need like you have your star student. When you have your star student, that's what annoyed me the most in season 4. Like when you have your star student join the other join the other side, join Kreese and Terry Silver's dojo, Cobra Kai dojo, and they've taught them all and who has taught all of the students there Miyagi-Do moves. Like, and you're yelling at Sam, lecturing Sam about using a different style. Like, thank God she did, because she would have been out the first. I mean, Piper basically told her right to her face. She would have been out first round. So
Yeah.
So it's like you're really gonna lecture her on that? You knew, and this was because this was right after. This was right after he found out that Robbie had been teaching Cobra Kai Miyagi-Do, and it's like, and it's like, Daniel, just let it go. Your way is not the only way. To quote Robbie, your way is not the only way. Sometimes you have to synergize.
I mean, Robbie did have a point, though, when he said, your way is not the only way. Yeah, Robbie has a point there. Melissa, did you hear my answer?
Would you say, yeah, because yeah, you're right. Robbie did have a point.
Yeah.
Check out my did you check out my response to to Stellar Silvers when she insulted Jake?
Oh my god. Oh,
Jake, did you see what I said?
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Oh wow.
That's funny. Good one, Melissa. I like that.
I
Good one.
just timed him out, so
I know it's kind of Silver's thing, but when he brings my family members into this, like when he,
I know, but you gotta just ignore
I
him.
can't, I can't,
You
I
gotta
can't
just-
not say something, bro. Like
I know, but
Yeah,
see,
I get it.
he wants
I
you to
get
say something, though. He wants you to say something. The more you do, the more he's going to go after you. But yeah, those are the two things I would change about Daniel. I would stop him, just like, him just trying to be Mr. Miyagi and him being so stubborn about anything that's not Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, yeah, Melissa. I don't know how. I honestly don't know how to top those two answers. Honestly, honestly.
Hmm.
Um, how about uh best fights or fight scenes?
All right, so you want to go?
Yeah. Um. My favorite scene is uh is when he fought with Mr. Miyagi in season 6 against all those skeletons. The,
Yeah, that was so awesome.
yeah.
yeah, and plus, for me, I felt it was meaningful.
Did you read what I wrote in the chat?
God. Wow.
Yeah, I felt like that fight was meaningful.
Yeah. I definitely like that fight. For me, I'd have to say, I know that this is probably an obvious answer, but I'd have to say, I'd actually have to say his fight. Okay, I was originally going to say either his fight against Silver or his fight against Kreese, but I'd actually have to say his fight against Kreese, because I'd say like that had like that was peak Daniel. Like, I mean, no, I mean the fight against Silver was peak Daniel, but like the fight against Kreese and Silver in season against the fight against Kreese and Daniel in season 3 at at like Silver was literally afraid of Daniel in that moment. Like
Yeah,
the
that
moment
fight was dark.
The moment Daniel used the pressure points against Kreese, like he knew he was Kreese for the first time. When he looked at Daniel, he knew he was screwed. he couldn't move. So it like he knew that he was screwed.
Oh my gosh.
Just ignore him. So he and that was a point where we knew okay, Daniel was about ready to cross the line that we never would have expected. We never would have expected from his character. That's how you knew things were going to take a huge turn. This season was going to get darker. Because it's the moment Daniel used those pressure points, it was seriously contemplating killing Kreese. Daniel was actually deadly in that moment. You could actually say Daniel was a deadly fighter. It was believe it or not, it was he was channeling his own Chosen, his own Karate Kid 2 Chosen, where he was actually willing to kill Kreese in that moment. That was a fight to the death between Kreese and Daniel, because when the moment Kreese sent Tori after Sam, you knew that's when Daniel was going to lose it.
Yeah, I hear you.
So that was yeah. So that was to me that was very similar. The fight against Daniel and Kreese was very similar to Daniel's fight against Chosen in Karate Kid 2, because that was a fight to the death.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. In my opinion,
Yeah.
that fight and scene
Yeah.
alone was dark, and it had some dark energy about it too.
And I will say that in that fight, it's Daniel was on the Chosen side of things. Where, I mean, not in terms of character, but just he, in that moment, he was willing to kill Kreese. He was contemplating it. When Kreese couldn't move, he, after everything that Kreese had done and said, and now going after his daughter, that was the final straw. If Sam hadn't shown up, I mean, you have to wonder, would Daniel have gone through with it? I mean, I'd like to say no, but you can't ignore the fact that for him to seriously contemplate it and be ready and get ready for that strike, get prepared, getting ready, winding up that final strike, that was that was scary enough. And you can't say Kreese didn't deserve it, because he's all this time he's been egging, and you notice after that fight, Daniel, Kreese never. You notice after that, Kreese never once tried to egg Daniel on into fighting him after that.
Yeah, that's right. I did notice that.
Season 3,
until
he's been trying
season
to,
6.
Yeah.
Until
What?
season 6.
Well, he didn't really try to egg Daniel on into a fight. He made his threats, and he knew Daniel wouldn't.
Here and there. Yeah.
He knew Daniel wouldn't do anything, but so he made his threats. He made his threats for all it's worth, but he knew Daniel wouldn't do anything. But he never tried to goad him into a fight like he did in season 3. I'm sorry, when Kreese intentionally manipulated Tori into turning her sights onto Sam again with little to no effort, because Tori really hated Sam at that point.
Yeah.
Like that was him okay, this is gonna do it. Like I want to finish Danny Boy, and this is the way to do it. I'm going after his daughter. Like that'll look like he did that deliberately to lure Daniel to him, and got his wish. Only guess what? The tables were turned, and he realized that Daniel's a much better fighter than he anticipated, and he was legitimately, seriously contemplating killing him, and Kreese couldn't do anything about it. That scared Kreese for a moment.
Yeah. And I will tell you one thing. If Sam wouldn't have uh 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 been there, Daniel,
He may have.
without a doubt, would have completed that move.
He may have, yeah. He may have. I mean, he was starting to hesitate a little bit before she showed up, but he may have gone through with it. But after that, like Kreese, like he never egged Daniel on into a fight. So after that, like he never tried to push Daniel into he never tried to push a fight between him and Daniel after that, between him and Daniel ever again after that. What? But yeah. So like
Yeah.
that to me is my best Daniel fight moment, because that to me is like where we've seen a side of Daniel we never thought we would. Like he was at that point he was a deadly fighter in that moment.
Yeah, very true.
It was like the roles were in a sense reversed. I mean, not I'm talking about like where Daniel was the one willing to kill. Like he was kind of like channeling his own inner chosen moment in Karate Kid 2, where Daniel was the one that was actually willing to kill, not just Kreese. When he had to mobilize Kreese, when Kreese. I mean, what do you guys think? You think Daniel was kind of channeling his own, especially after we heard Daniel echoing Chosen's voice, like inside his head.
It's crazy how Daniel did the pressure points on Kreese, and he did the Quicksilver on Silver, both of his villains.
Yeah. Yep. Do you guys think that? So what do you guys think? Do you think Daniel in that moment? Do you think Daniel was kind of, especially after you heard Chosen's voice in his head right when Kreese was getting ready to stab him with the shard? Do you think that Daniel was kind of channeling his own inner Chosen from Karate Kid 2?
I think he would have struck. I think Daniel would have finished that move that Chosen
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. It's like, do you think he was channeling his own inner Chosen?
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think so. What about you, Jake?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, me too. What about you, CVO? Do you think in that moment, do you think Daniel was channeling his own inner chosen by willing to fight Kreese to the death, which yeah, by willing to actually kill Kreese in that moment in the season 3 fight between them in the finale?
So
Oh, we
oh,
forgot to do yours and Jake's.
I think I did mine already. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. What'd you say?
Oh, um, uh, um, wait, what was the uh topic of discussion again?
Top Daniel's best fights.
Oh, um, I said mine already. When
Yeah.
he and Mr. Miyagi,
Oh yeah, the skeletons. Yep.
yeah.
Jake, what about yours?
I really liked his fight in the season 5 finale against Silver.
W choice.
Yeah, that my choice was between either Daniel versus Silver in the season finale, or season 5 finale, or Daniel versus Kreese in the season 3 finale. And I figured Daniel versus Silver was an obvious choice, too much of an obvious choice. So I went with Daniel versus Kreese because that was the first time we never saw like Daniel was a killer fighter in that episode in that
Oh,
finale.
he
Yeah,
was.
like
Yeah, like
he was willing to kill Kreese. And I said this, and I want to know, do you think that Daniel was channeling his own inner chosen in that moment?
yes.
Or because he was willing to fight Kreese to the death. When Kreese sent Tori after Sam, which he didn't have to do with little provocation because Tori at that point really hated Sam.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but like he was willing like to kill like
Oh yeah.
to
Underground.
really kill Kreese for that.
Yeah, underground.
Um,
That's
I
it.
think I am gonna I think I am gonna talk about him next week.
Yeah. CVO, what's your favorite Daniel fight?
Now, people might be surprised by this. Now, obviously, I don't want to pick Silver and Daniel's fight because that's the most obvious one, right? Which I
Right.
still think that's one of the best fights. Like Silver is Daniel, like, and that's honestly, I know a lot of people think seasons, the whole thing with Johnny Wynn and Tournament was a true ending. Me personally, the true ending was Daniel beating Silver with the crane kick. I don't know what it is. That was something special, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna go with something that I don't know if you guys said this yet. I'm gonna go with Daniel versus Dennis in the dog cage fight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because I don't know, for some reason, something about that fight. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like looking into it a little bit much, but the way Daniel fights in that fighting was so cool. And what's crazy is that he was using all the moves from all the 3 movies, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah, and that's why I love that fight. It was something unique. It's something creative that the writers went come up with. And and Daniel is fighting Dennis, which they haven't seen each other since the movie, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I like that fight. Now, if I had to pick an honorable mention, which I have 2 honorable mentions, I'm gonna actually have one. I'm gonna go with the Daniel versus Hockey fight, the hockey player fight in
Okay.
season 4, which I know Jake loves that fight. I think Jake told me he loves that fight too, so I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with that.
I mean, as someone who loves sports, yeah, I love that fight.
So yeah, man, that's my choices. I mean, is there another fight that I can think of that was pretty good? I liked. Let's see. I mean, I also like. There's 2 fights I'm gonna add. I guess I love the Daniel and Chosen fight in Karate Kid 2. The fight to the death. I love that fight.
Yeah.
And I also like the first Daniel versus Silver fight. The first one, like the first fight they had in episode 5. That fight, I don't know why. That fight gives me chills. I don't know what it is.
Oh, and how about uh the the one where Daniel saved Robbie at the beach?
Yeah, that was a really cool.
Oh, that one was one of the. I know season 2. I know a lot of people don't like season 2, but that's one of my favorite moments. Season 2.
Yeah, that was really good. Like that, I love that. Like I love that moment. Like see, that's a really good reference. Like that's a really good callback to to when Mr. Miyagi saved Daniel
Yeah,
um um from Johnny and his gang in the first Karate Kid. Like I'm sorry, that was a really good. That was a really good moment. Like that. See, that is how you do a callback correctly.
exactly. They did it right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did it right. Yeah. And I'm glad you brought it up because I was rewatching a scene from Karate Kid Legends. Going back to Karate Kid Legends, the opening scene where they say Okinawa, Japan, 1986. Sony, you didn't watch the movie. It's in 1985, not 1986.
Right. Get your facts straight.
Yeah, that part they messed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part they messed up on.
Oh yeah.
That one little part.
Yep. Like Sony, if you're gonna do a sequel to a movie, watch it. Do your research and get your facts straight.
Yeah, because when I was first watching that movie and I saw the 1986, I was like, wait, didn't this movie take place in 1985 or am I tripping?
Yeah, no, it took place in 1985. If they watched The Karate Kid 2, they would know that.
Yeah. Is there anything? Has anyone else said their thing yet, or is someone else going?
I did.
Okay, you went. Jake, did you go? I don't know if Jake went. That's all I'm wondering.
Oh, sorry, I was saying something in the chat to this loser.
Yeah, Jake, just ignore him. The more you keep going, the more you go after him, the more he's gonna keep coming after you. He's never gonna shut up.
But yeah, Jake, go ahead. Actually, I think I know what it is, Jake. I think I know what your fight is actually.
I already said my fight.
Oh, you already said. Okay, so Underground. What's next then?
Oh, I don't know really. How about um uh how about relationships?
I like that. Or yeah, like relationships, dynamics, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can go with that one. Okay, who wants to go first?
You can go first, CBL.
Okay, my favorite dynamic relationship. Honestly, me personally, if I had to when it comes to Daniel, just Daniel mine, I think his best dynamic with someone is I'm gonna go with Robbie. Like
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. That dynamic between Robbie and Daniel just means something to me. It means something special. Like especially in the earlier seasons, like it was so well done. the fact that Daniel was the one that brought Robbie to his home, he gave him a choice to join Miyagi Do, which Robbie did, and that's what made Robbie a better person. Especially now in season 6, which wow, what a great character development from Robbie, by the way. And yeah, it was just I don't know something special about Robbie and Daniel's dynamic. I don't know what it is, but yeah.
What about you, Beyond the Kai?
Um, um, mine is uh mine is Daniel and Sam.
Okay, yeah. I liked Daniel.
Yeah, the
I liked
father-daughter
Daniel.
relationship. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
Yeah.
enjoyed that.
that's the
I
second
mean,
best.
Sam is definitely her father's daughter. You know,
Yeah.
um, and like I said, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If Sam were given the choice in season 5, because of that, because she's definitely her father's daughter, and because they're so close, I I said it before, and I'll say it again. If Sam were given the choice in season 5, when Amanda decided to pack up and leave Daniel, if she were given the choice, she would have stayed with Daniel. Amanda would have just taken Anthony. Sam would have said no. I'm staying. Dad needs to know somebody in this house is on his somebody in this family is on his side.
Yeah. And
So
also, by the way, and I'm glad you brought up the Sam and Daniel underground. What I love about Sam and Daniel's relationship, especially in season 6, part 2, when Daniel, he's looking for the whole thing with Miyagi's quest, and he got kidnapped. I love how Sam was so worried for Daniel because he wasn't calling her back or messaging her back because he
yeah,
was in the dog cage. I love that for Sam's character because she really cares about her dad.
yeah. And it's like she actually was what stopped Daniel from taking his fight further with Kreese at the end of that episode. Like if she didn't show up, like who knows what Daniel would have done to Kreese. Like her being there is what brought Daniel back.
And yeah, and I'm glad you brought up even with the scene where Daniel, he comes back, and then Kreese provokes Daniel in that whole the whole lobby scene and during the Sekataka, where Kreese is like,
Yeah.
well, and Daniel pins him to the wall, and then Kreese is like, Danny boy, it's just a tournament, and Sam is there, and Daniel's like, screw you, I'm gonna focus on my daughter. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, I posted my second answer in the
Oh
You
yeah, Daniel and Kamiko.
Out of
That was
all the movies, I will say, out of all the movies, I love their dynamic the most, Underground.
yeah.
yeah.
And actually, speaking of them, if it wasn't for Kumiko, because that's the thing about Kumiko, like in season 3 where she was trying to help him, right? The whole thing, like I like that whole storyline. And Chosen
I
comes
did
back,
too, honestly.
Yeah.
and she's kind of the reason that Daniel and Chosen were becoming allies. If you think about it,
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
so you got to give it to her.
Yeah. For me, I'll go next. I like Daniel and Chosen's dynamic.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I
Good
thought that
answer.
was really, really cool. Like Chosen became Chosen really became Daniel's karate cousin. In that sense, like when Daniel said, our senseis had the same sensei, so we're basically karate cousins. Like in season 5, that's what Chosen really initially, and at the end of season 3, that's what Chosen initially became to Daniel.
Yep.
And it was
Yeah,
like he
true.
really watched out for him. Like he was on his side when nobody else was. He was the only one who believed him about Silver. He was
That's
the only,
why.
yeah. He was
That's
the
why I love
only one.
Chosen. That's
Like,
why I
he
love
had
Chosen in
Daniel's
season
back.
5.
Like, he had Daniel's back.
And that's why I
Like,
love Chosen season 5 so much because, like something like I love Chosen season 5. Like the way the way they used his character in season 5 was so perfect. Like I no man, that character is too damn perfect in season 5.
yeah. Yeah, he was awesome. Also, just a question, like, do you think if Sam was given the choice to stay with Daniel and in that episode in season 5, episode 5, do you think she would have stayed, like, do you think she would have stayed with Daniel or gone with Amanda?
She would have stayed. I
Yeah,
think she's like the only one that would have stayed because she's the one that actually understands Daniel because Cobra Kai is dangerous. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think she would stay. Me personally.
Yeah. I wish they would have had that because that would have been a plus for her character.
I mean, I already said this many times. I think me personally, when it comes to Sam's character, I think her best season was season 5. I don't know what it is. Something about her character in season 5. Because I was rewatching the seasons of Cobra Kai, especially season 5. I'm like, wow, she's actually pretty good in the season. I know in the beginning she was kind of because the whole Miguel thing. But if you look at the rest of the season, you actually like understand Sam the rest of season 5.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, this is what I want to see from Sam's character. Maybe season 6 can do the same. Guess not.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I will say this though: they in season 6 they did mature her character a lot.
I think they definitely matured her character. I just feel like
I
if we're
mean,
talking like just the
if it
character,
wasn't for her, Tori would have never gotten the ending that she got.
I just feel like me personally, I don't like how the writers didn't do much with her character in the
Yeah,
first 10.
that I will say they didn't do much with her, but at the same time, though, compare like you can actually say that her character is actually better compared to what it was back in seasons 1, 2, and back 1 and 2. At least they didn't and 4.
If we're talking like likable, then yeah, I would agree. But
Yeah,
if we're talking
Yeah.
about character arcs, I strongly disagree with
Well,
that.
yeah,
Because
I'm talking about likability. I'm talking about
yeah, likability. But if we're talking just character arcs, because at least in the earlier seasons, even though I don't like Sam in the earlier seasons, at least she had an arc in the earlier season. I will
right.
give the
I'm
writers
talking about likability. I'm talking about
likability. Yeah, I would agree. She was more likable in season 6 than she was.
But, and you also can't ignore the fact that if it wasn't for her, Tori wouldn't have gotten her happy ending because if she hadn't withdrawn from the tournament, Tori wouldn't have gotten to face Sarah and knocked her teeth out like she promised she would.
And another thing,
Well deserved.
if Sam never met, and I know I don't like this plot line with Sam and Axel, but the one thing I will say, if Sam never met Axel, Axel would have broken Miguel's back.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that's what I mean. Sam does more. Sam actually has more. What's the word? Sam does more than people realize. That's why I think a Sam spinoff where she does have a story is more plausible than people think.
I
People
think
realize because she does more. She adds more. You pull Sam out, and there's going to be a whole lot of you see that a lot of you pull Sam out, like people tend to blame Sam, like over blame Sam. Oh, she's the cause of this problem, cause of that problem.
that's the thing and here's the thing. That's
The
the
good
thing
that she does outweighs the bad. If you
here's
pull
the thing
her
though.
out,
The thing that the Sam haters don't understand is that yeah, she caused problems, but
pull her out.
that's the huge thing. That's what you need in the show though, because this is a
Right.
show. This
Pull
show's
her
about
out.
drama.
Pull her out. Guess what? Pull her out. Everybody, guess what? Maybe there's not so much drama, but all the good things that happen to these characters, they go away too.
Because I was like, I don't like Sam, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually happy that she's in the show because we need someone who can cause a little bit of drama. Okay, I'm gonna just say we need someone, and I think Sam is a perfect choice.
It's like I said, yeah, Sam may cause drama, but like I said, the good that she does outweighs the bad. And if you take her out of the equation, and guess what? It's not just the bad that goes away. That goes away. It's the good too.
And
yeah, that's the thing I want to say. Like, I even brought it back to the Miguel and Axel thing. Like, if Axel never met Sam, I feel like Axel would have listened to Wolf about
Right. As
girls.
much as people complain about, Sam was flirting with Axel, blah 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 blah. No, that was
Listen,
not.
I understand why they have problems with her with the earlier seasons because I did not like her in the earlier seasons.
Blah
But
blah 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 blah, and it was
but here's the thing: if we're talking about the earlier seasons, I would understand. But if we're talking about the newer seasons, like season 5 and season 6, I'm like, what problems did she cause in season 5 and season 6? I don't get it.
right, exactly. And like I said, if she didn't meet Axel, like she reached out to somebody who was getting abused. How is that a bad thing?
Yeah, that's not. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
get.
yeah. She should just act like the abuse. She should just act like she didn't see anything and like the abuse didn't happen. Like,
Bro, whoa. Okay, hold on. If whoever said that, you clearly don't understand storytelling. Just gonna say because, and also, the people who say, "Oh, Sam is the cause of Kwan's death." Listen, I'm a Kwan Glazer. Okay, I know people think I'm a Kwan Glazer, but even I, as a Kwan Glazer, can admit that Kwan was the reason that he got himself killed because
Yep.
he picked up the knife and he's the one that wanted to go after Axel with the knife. I'm like, yeah, it's his fault. Why would you do that? So I don't know why people are blaming Sam. That makes no sense to me. That makes
Yep.
no sense.
And people blame Axel. Well, let me tell you something. Axel didn't even know that Quan had that knife.
He didn't know because if you really pay attention to the scene, Axel is so big, he probably can barely see Quan like down below when he's holding the knife.
But yeah,
And he was so focused on Quan. He wasn't focused on the knife. He was too focused on Quan.
right. And okay, so Jacob, your turn. Your what's your pick for Daniel's chemistry? Like for which characters Daniel has the best chemistry with?
Yeah, go ahead, Jake.
I'm also gonna say Sam.
Okay. I mean, I would agree
I
with that.
couldn't agree with Underground anymore. Like, yeah.
That is good. Underground, you still there?
Yeah,
I love Daniel and Sam's chemistry. I really like they really, and you know it's not just on set, it's offset too because Mary and Ralph also like have great chemistry too.
And also, and I'm glad about the whole Sam. I think the best season when it comes to Sam and Daniel's like relationship or dynamic, I'm gonna go with season 3 on this one. Like as much, I know I said season 3 is Sam's worst season, but I will say one positive thing about season 3 Sam that I did like is her dynamic with Daniel. I will say.
Yeah, it's like that's where Sam felt like he really did understand her pain. I mean, and
Yeah.
Sam repaid him back for that because she was the one that got in season 5 when Daniel was ready to quit. Like Sam really understood what Daniel was going through. Like she even said that. Like she was talking as she was talking to Daniel. I mean, as she was talking to Amanda and Johnny and Chosen. She's like, I understand where Daniel's coming. I understand where Dad's coming from.
You
Like
see,
because
this
I
is
felt
why.
the same way. And what did she do? She gathered everybody together, you know, like and Miyagi
Yeah.
there, you're not alone anymore. And just like Daniel did for her when she said that she felt alone. He said, "You're not alone," and he took her to the All Valley Sports Arena, and he told her about about his fight with Mike Barnes.
This is
yeah.
why. This is why season 5. I know season 6 exists, but this is why season 5 felt more like a final season to me. Right there, that's the reason because you have everything that you want in season 5. You know, you got the whole material. You know, you have freaking Johnny, Daniel, Chosen working together. You have Silver, his Cobra Kai getting ready to fight. I'm like, yeah, this is a final season to me. This right here is a final season. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pretend that season 6 is not canon to Cobra Kai. I'm just gonna pretend. The only thing that's canon to season 6 or Cobra Kai Raw is part 3. Part 3 is the only thing that's canon. Part 1,
Yeah.
part 2 does not exist in this universe because season 5 is a true ending to me.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything to add beyond the Kai?
No, not really. I think, no, not really. Honestly.
Yeah, I think about everything.
Did we cover everything? Is there anything more that we need to cover about Daniel?
Um. Uh. Did we discuss team ups?
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think we haven't discussed about his any favorite team ups with Daniel.
You know what team up I wish we would have gotten that we never got? I wish we would have gotten a Daniel and Mike Barnes team up.
Oh,
Biggest missed opportunity right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I would say my best team up, I'd have to say Daniel and Johnny.
Yeah,
When they teamed up
that
to
is a
fight
good one
against
too.
Wolf. When they team up to fight against Wolf in part 2.
Oh, that was so good.
That is a good one.
We did see Axel and Quan in tournament fight. I'm confused. I'm gonna get the chat. Someone said we didn't see. We did see Axel and Quan tournament fight. It was when they introduced the Iron Dragons.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't really a fight, but we still saw it.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, if we're talking team ups, let me think. There's a few team ups I like. Honestly, I'm gonna go with Daniel and Johnny. Actually, no. You know what I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with Johnny and Chosen. You know the team up the one team up Johnny and Chosen had in season 5? Still,
Yeah.
that team up is still my
Yeah, that was sick.
Oh, I love that team up, bro. Oh my god. Johnny and Chosen, an underrated duo, by the way.
Yep.
But if we're talking Daniel, because this is a Daniel stream, it's between Daniel and Johnny and Daniel and Chosen. I don't know which one to choose. I'm gonna just go with Daniel and Johnny, just because Daniel and Johnny knew each other for a long time.
I was gonna say the Daniel and Chosen one, like that was completely that was badass because that was completely unexpected. Like who would have thought?
If you think about it, they're basically like an adult version of
Wait.
Robbie.
Wait.
What happened?
I just noticed something. Remember when Chosen said to Silver and I am gasoline?
Oh
And-
yeah, that was funny.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
No, and right after he said that, Chosen said, "Boom."
Yeah.
But I was gonna
And
say earlier.
and you get the boat explosion.
Yeah,
I was gonna say earlier.
That was cool.
I was gonna say earlier about the Daniel and Chosen thing. They're basically and people might like this comparison. Daniel and Chosen are basically an adult version of Robbie and Quan. Because I always see an adult version of Robbie and Quan every time I look at it. I don't know why. Like this could have been like, what if Quan was basically redeemed and him and Robbie are good friends? This is what.
Yeah.
And to go back to my point about Daniel and Johnny, the reason why I love this team up, I don't know what it is. Something about it just seems so funny to me. And their best team up fight is when they were fighting those guys at the garage in season 3. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I love that team up, bro.
Yep, that was awesome.
But yeah.
I actually have to start heading out. It's getting kind of late.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out myself too.
This was a great stream. We
Yeah.
definitely crane kicked it. We definitely crane kicked it all the way to the top.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Everyone have a great night and a great weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys on Instagram.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Bye, CBL.
See you later.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming on. I appreciate.
Sonderman too.
Thank you, Melissa, for being on.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Jake, for being on, and thank you, Chosen, for being on. And I want to thank Joe for being on as well. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week for
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
for episode 36.
Chosen. It's going to be a very chosen stream.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
getting that Chosen and Kim
exactly.
spinoff, guys. Underground is excited. You know,
Yep. All right. Everyone have a great night.
All right.
Bye.
What are you laughing at, Jake?
Yeah.
Sonderman 2, Jake. Sonderman 2.
Are the three of us gonna hang out for a little bit, or
Sonderman 2, Jake.
you wanna hang? Oh. Really?